Another great, innovative proposal from overseas, or at least south of the border. My favorite Latin American head of state, Nayib Bukele, the leader of El Salvador, has made a beautiful offer to Americans. He has offered to imprison America's criminals. You know, Trump flies criminal aliens down to Colombia. Colombia says, no, gracias, no, we don't want that. And then, then Trump works out a deal. But Bukele says the opposite. He goes, oh, please, not only should you bring us criminal El Salvadorans, not only should you bring us criminal illegal aliens, we'll take your criminal American citizens too. We got super jails over here. Nayib Bukele, you want to know if that guy's good at one thing, he's good at many things, but if you want to know he's good at one thing, it is imprisoning very nasty criminals. That guy turned El Salvador from the most dangerous country on earth to the safest country in the Western Hemisphere. And he did it by taking all the face-tattooed Satan-worshipping gangsters and throwing in a hellish prison and then videotaping them running around and then broadcasting that to all the other face-tattooed gangsters. And guess what? The crime rate went down. So what does Bukele say? He says, we've offered the United States of America the opportunity to outsource part of its prison system. We are willing to take in only convicted criminals, including convicted U.S. citizens, I love this, into our mega prison, CECOT, in exchange for a fee. The fee would be relatively low for the U.S., but significant for us, making our entire prison system sustainable. This is the art of the deal. This is a really good deal. You think the libs are saying, we need to end private prisons in America. I think Trump's outside the box thinking here can say, okay, great. We'll end private prisons in America. We're gonna outsource them to El Salvador. How you like that? The libs won't arrest rapists and murderers and people who set subway cars on fire. And they'll actually arrest the people who try to stop the bad guys. Okay, well, now we got a new sheriff in town. And you know what we're going to do? We're not only going to arrest our criminals, we're going to ship them off to Nayib Bukele. I think if anyone can reform him, it's going to be that guy. How's that sound? Not a bad idea. It'd probably be a lot cheaper than imprisoning them in the United States. And I don't know. I don't know if people are going to go for it, but I at least like that proposal as a starting point for criminal justice reform. We all want criminal justice. All right, good. That's my kind of criminal justice reform. Go to vandycrisps.com/discount/Knowles. Potato chips were not always just another snack food. Back in the 1850s, they were accidentally invented by Cornelius Vanderbilt himself when he complained that his potatoes were not thin enough. The chef sent them back extra crispy. They became the hottest high-end finger food in America. And here's the thing, they were made with real beef tallow, not processed oils. That is why Vandy Crisps was created. It's the first real potato chip that you probably have ever tasted in your entire life. Made the way they were made 100 years ago with just 3 simple ingredients: heirloom potatoes, grass-fed beef tallow, and sea salt. That's it. I cannot possibly recommend this product enough. I can't even say it's the best potato chip I've ever had. It's like a totally different thing. It is like a meal, frankly. It is so good. When I told Elisa that we were getting Vandy chips on the show as a sponsor, she leapt for joy just about. I mean, it is, you just have to try it. I can't do it justice by talking about it. Just try it. You will go crazy. Now is the perfect time to start snacking, right? vandycrisps.com/discount/Knowles. Get 20% off your order. Speaking of protecting Americans, Tulsi Gabbard has advanced out of committee. The Senate Intelligence Committee voted yesterday to advance Tulsi Gabbard's nomination. The vote was 9-8. It was a vote along party lines. Very, very good. I mean, to be expected. Frankly, the fact that all the Republicans will vote for her, at least in committee, is a good sign because I expected plenty of Republicans to squish on Tulsi Gabbard. But this is what a mandate means. You know, I remember I was at that Madison Square Garden rally where Tulsi spoke and Bobby Kennedy spoke and Elon Musk spoke and a lot of people spoke. Dr. Phil spoke. There were a lot of people there. But I remember I was sitting with some friends, I was sitting at Stage Steel and with Dave Rubin and a number of other people. And I said, why is he doing this rally here? Why campaign just a couple weeks before the election in New York City? He's not going to win New York. And some friends of mine said he's going for the popular vote. In other words, he's going for a mandate. He thinks that he's got the Electoral College in the bag. So now he's putting all his chips on the table. He's buying leverage for when he is elected. In retrospect, that looks like what he was doing. Had Trump hid the ball, played it safe, run a campaign like Romney 2012, which is we're not going to talk about anything even remotely controversial. We're just going to focus on the economy. Had Trump run one of these, I'm just going to fix inflation kind of campaigns. First of all, I don't think he would have won. I think that the wisdom of the Romney campaign, that could be my next blank book, the wisdom of the Romney campaign was just mistaken. But had he done that, and then he came into office and he started talking about all these wild things. We're going to slap new tariffs. We're going to have mass deportations. We're going to take back the Panama Canal, all this stuff. We're going to control Gaza, whatever, all of this would have been so totally jarring and unpopular. He would have been restricted. However, if during the campaign, Trump says, hey, when you elect me, you know what? You're getting Tulsi Gabbard. You're getting 2 Democrat presidential candidates, and we're going to make America healthy again, and we're going to have beef tallow, basically sprayed down into the atmosphere. And we're going to do this, and we're going to do all, and we're going to have a lot of tariffs, and we're going to do all this. We're going to put Elon Musk in charge of some government office I haven't even invented yet. And because he ran on it, he's got a lot of runway. People are familiar with that, and I think it's what gives him so much negotiating leverage. It was good, huh? Yeah, it was. And that we can admit that to each other. That's honesty is good. Well, I'm honestly telling you right now, you should ring that bell and subscribe. And that way we'll get more of this, okay? See you next time.